It is semi-final day here at Ngoni Stadium in this CAF Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations COSAFA qualifiers. And already we have been treated to some amazing football, with South Africa cruising to the finals by thrashing Comoros 7-0. And right about now, we are now gearing up for the big one as well. Mozambique going against Angola. And for this one, Mozambique wasn't an easy journey, facing Zimbabwe in their first encounter, winning by a single goal to nil. And they went on to draw against Comoros. And in their final encounter against Eswatini, they put up a convincing win of getting 4-0. That meant that they qualified by 7 points and a bigger goal difference as compared to that of Comoros. As for their opponents for today, that is Angola, a team that is quite very much confident, not even conceding a goal in the group stages. Facing off against their foes against Lesotho, they managed to win by 5-0 against Botswana. It was a similar story, 5-0, and their biggest one yet was against Mauritius, that is getting 7-0. And one of their star players has to be Antonio, getting 5 goals in that particular encounter. So we are building towards that event here at Ngoni Stadium in this CAF Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations COSAFA qualifiers. It has been nothing short of exciting, but everyone knows that participating in the Africa Cup of Nations, having a chance to be part of the 2026 FIFA Under-17 World Cup is certainly one for the books for each of these coaches. Talking about the coach from Angola, he came through as the best coach from the group stages, and also having 3 of his players named in the best 11 from the group stages. So we do certainly have a stage set for a magnificent fixture. Now we are going to switch over to the commentary, where we've got Steve Vickers waiting to tell us the beautiful story of the beautiful game.
Well, thank you, Sandra. Yes, indeed. Those the stats. Mozambique versus Angola here at the Mozambique Stadium in Norton in Zimbabwe. It's been a fantastic tournament so far. A few hundred fans have come in. They're still coming in as well. It's free admission for the knockout games. The winner will qualify for the Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations finals. The loser is going to play Comoros in Saturday in the third place match for a place at the AFCON as well. South Africa, as Sandra said, 7-0 winners over Comoros earlier on. We're all pretty astonished after that. We didn't see a scoreline like that coming. Nobody in the house predicted that. So now we're wondering, what can we expect from this contest? It could be a tight one between Mozambique and Angola, or are Angola going to blow away Mozambique? We shall see. It's a hot afternoon. The pitch is still in good condition. It's held up well. Day 8, 32 degrees it is. It's really sweltering. It's quite breezy, so that's cooling it down slightly. It's a bit dusty as well, dusty and dry, as we await the start of the rainy season here in Zimbabwe in a few weeks from now. We're in Norton, about 45 minutes southwest of Harare. And it's been a great choice of main venue by COSAFA, because fans have been coming in for almost all of the games, even with Zimbabwe knocked out at the group stage. Steve Vickers representing Zimbabwe on the commentary, and we're looking forward to an exciting contest here, where Angola have to be the favourites, but Mozambique look well organised, well disciplined. The two teams are walking on here at the Mozambique Stadium. Mozambique technically are the home team, so they are in the red and black. Angola as the away side in the white with some red trimmings. After that pulsating anthem, we now have the national anthems of the two teams.
Of Mozambique. Now, the national anthem of Angola.
was sung with passion on both sides as we get ready for the Lusophone derby, the Portuguese-speaking nations, Mozambique against Angola. Good to see the flag in the stands as well. Mozambique fans are here. A high-stakes match. The winner qualifies for the under-17 AFCON finals in Morocco next year. Mozambique, they stick to 4-4-2 here with Ricardo in goal, Chausen and Marcos, the two forwards that have served them well. Diego, the tall midfielder, he's proved to be a big influence for them. Pires at centre-back, he was in the team of the group stage. Alan also was in the team of the group stage, the left-back. Referees from Namibia, assistant from Zambia and Botswana, fourth official from the Seychelles. So Naftal, the Namibian, is in charge of this contest. It goes straight to penalties if it's tied after 90 minutes. As they do their final warm-ups, Angola, it's a 4-3-3 with Luvumbo as the centre striker. Pedro Antonio, 5 goals in the last game, coming out of midfield as well. That shows what a strike force they have. Gabriel Silva, he's going to be the defensive midfielder. Gelson Dala, goalkeeper and captain. Eliseu and Hossi are the two wingers, Constantino Hossi. The VAR room, Brighton Chimene from Zimbabwe is the main official. VAR serving us so well at this tournament. We had a goal which was at first ruled out for offside, albeit the 7th goal for South Africa in the earlier game today. VAR looked at that and said it was onside, so it really has served us well. Alan there, the left back, very impressive he's been. Number 9 there, Luvumbo, keep an eye on him. Jairo, 14 there in the Petro Atletico first team in Angola. We expect a high standard, high quality game. Angola are the favourites, but Mozambique in with a big shout here. The loser will play Comoros in the 3rd place match on Saturday for a place at next year's AFCON, as there are 3 places for the COSAFA region. Both teams normally play in red and black, but it's Mozambique who are the home team officially, so they're in the red and black. Angola are in the white. Coach Luis Guerrero for Mozambique, he was with the players on the pitch for the warm-up. He was very involved, was Guerrero. He told us it's a 2-year project. They camped in Portugal several times, these boys. Looking to qualify for the under-17 AFCON for the first time since 2001. They've only been there twice before and a long time ago. Mario Catala is the Angola coach, Maria Mendonça Catala. So Chausen kicks us off for Mozambique, the 2nd semi-final of the CAF Under-17 AFCON qualifiers 2026, COSAFA qualifiers. We'd better pay attention. Early goals have been the order of the day in a lot of these games. South Africa scored after just over a minute against Comoros in semi-final 1. So Mozambique in the red and black, Angola in the white, with that red design on the front. Luvumbo is the main man up front for them. Being Lusophone, Portuguese speaking, they use mostly nicknames, so we'll stick with those for commentary purposes. This is Vandro to Cristo. Cristo the right back, Osvaldo is the other centre back, and Alberto left back for Angola. 6 is Gabriel. He's the holding midfielder for Angola. Luvumbo, the centre forward, he's got height. We know they've got pace. Eliseu looks really good. down the left flank. He was captain in the previous game, as there was a change of goalkeeper. Coach did rest some players for Angola. Vandro just telling the players to steady on. They want to control play. Do Angola. This is Pedro Antonio. Alberto, the left back, overlapped there. They just size each other up in the opening couple of minutes here at the Mozambique Stadium in Norton. We're expecting quite a game here. This is Shelton, he's right back and captain for Mozambique. They are the Mambinas. The senior team is the Mambas, they're the Mambinas, as in the baby Mambas. And Angola, not the Palancas Negras at this level, but the Palanquinias, as in the baby Palancas Negras. So Shelton, the captain, he's the right back. 9 there, Luvumbo. He hasn't had a touch yet, he's a deadly finisher. And he's got 3 goals so far. He was rested in the last game. Pedro Antonio, 5 goals in that game against Mauritius, 7 at the tournament. Tandanani Mhlongo, who scored for South Africa in the earlier semi-final, moved on to 5 goals. Pires, centre-back for Mozambique. I think they understood what each other was doing there. Marcos, one of the 2 strikers for Mozambique. This looks promising, but Stays won't get there. Diego and Sekou in central midfield for Mozambique. And so they come here having beaten Zimbabwe 1-0 in the opener. Good solid result, 0-0 with Comoros and 4-0 against Eswatini. Angola devastatingly, 17 goals scored and none conceded in their path to the semis. That's too far from Chowson. They beat Botswana and Angola 5-0 and Mauritius 7-0. And that's good from Eliseu. Wanted to get Luvumbo shut down quickly though by Pires. Luvumbo. It's a whole cluster of Mozambique defenders in the way, and Luvumbo scuffs completely. Ricardo will collect, and there was an offence. It was an offside. That's Luvumbo. All the players are home-based. Luvumbo's with Interclub. Eliseu there, 18. So they've got the height with Luvumbo, have Angola. There's Marcos, Chowson, Diego, tall midfielder. He gives it away. That's a foul committed by Diego on Pedro Antonio. So 5 goals last time, not playing as a forward here. Right side of midfield, Pedro Antonio. 5 minutes played. Nice little dummy overlap from Alberto. But he'll let that go out there, will Pires. So he was in the team of the group stage, was Pires. And Alan too, the left back. Alan was man of the match in that first game against Zimbabwe. This is Pascal. Giving it away, Eliseu, danger here! That's the first shot at goal with intent. Eliseu, the left winger, danger man. One of several danger men with the Primero de Agosto. Don't want to be giving away possession like that, especially in areas like that. It was well struck too. Marcos. They shut him down. 16 there is Vandro, centre-back. Tall centre-back. Did play in midfield in the last game. Intriguing. Diego there with the height in midfield. This promises to be quite a battle. Joachim. Chowson has got 2 goals. Joachim. As they press up steadily, Shelton, the captain and right back. Diego. Diego tries to burst through. Foul, says our referee from Namibia. Probably the first task for Mozambique is just to shut Angola out for as long as they can, because an early goal might then commence a flood of goals, as was the case for South Africa against Comoros. Christo, he's the right back. 14 is Zairo. Vandro. That's a searching one. Any takers here? Hossi over on the right wing for Angola's Palancinias. Some good passes we're seeing from them. Hossi won't be able to run onto that though. So they're both playing with a little bit of circumspectness, a little bit of caution. A few hundred fans in here at the Ngoni Stadium, lovely facility. Free admission today and on the final day on Saturday. Action begins at midday Saturday with the third place playoff and the final at 3. There's no extra time in these games. Just doing enough there. Osvaldo to Vandro. We go straight to penalties if it's level after 90 minutes. Christo, the right back, he does well. Hossi now with a chance. It's Hossi! And it's there! Eliseu. Angola lead on 10 minutes. It's Eliseu. Lovely work from Hossi. Well worked goal. The Palancinias have the breakthrough on 10. The crowd loved that because that was a goal of quite some skill. Incisive pass there to Hossi.
Score update.
He tees it up beautifully for Eliseu. They had too much pace there, didn't they? Angola, too much pace for Mozambique. And now they do get the early goal. That's a magnificent pass. Eliseu puts them ahead. Just what they wanted, an early goal. Are they going to bang them in numbers again today? Can Mozambique respond? Beautiful goal. VAR is going to check it. VAR's just having a look. Was Eliseu onside? So it is being checked. Brighton Chimene from Zimbabwe, our VAR official. What a pass. Now then, oh, yeah. We'll leave that to the... So it's not Eliseu, he was clearly onside, but was Hossi onside. Beautifully finished into the roof of the net. So that's what they're looking at. Was Hossi onside, or was he offside? It's a goal. The check is complete. It's 1-0. We are back underway. VAR doing that efficiently. Now here's Chowson. So they are behind. Gabriel with the clearance. Eliseu was scorer. That's Pedro Antonio, 14, the man who got 5 goals on Tuesday. Alan with a touch, but they're struggling to keep possession. Here's Hossi. Nice distribution again. Gabriel, he thought about firing there. The Palankinias looking impressive, but here comes Joachim. Not too much room. That's Marcos. Diego, no foul given. Diego with a diagonal ball. Oh, well worked there, stays. It stays for Mozambique. Joachim couldn't finish that off, and he's got hurt in the process. He's down. Play continues, however. Knock on the knee for Joachim. He should put it out. Referee stops play quite correctly. Naftal, our referee from Namibia. That doesn't look good at all for Joachim. He's really in pain. Luis Guerrero with this 2-year project with Mozambique. You can certainly see the benefits of a long-term project because they've looked really good. That's Alan, number 20, the left back. There's the ball across. He knocked his knee on the opponent, on Osvaldo. The crowd is swelling all the time. There's a good turnout. Saturday, we can expect a really good crowd, I think. Once again, it's free admission if you're in Norton, if you're in Harare. Get yourself a ticket from Chicken in Norton, Chicken in Harare. The branches in Simon Maz in TZ, and also Waterfalls. So previous meetings at the under-17 AFCON, Angola beat Mozambique 1-0, 2-0 in 2015. That's a long time ago, and also in 2014. So that head-to-head very much in favor of Angola. 3 wins in 3. Alan does well to win possession. Sekou. And Marcos runs into the opponent, blocked by Gabriel. Eliseu scored on 10 minutes. Chowson 2 goals in the tournament. He and Marcos are the 2 forwards. Stays. Shelton, the captain, the right back, put the ball out. I said probably the first thing Mozambique want to do is not concede early, so now they have. They want to make sure they don't concede again. Gelson Dala. Vandro clears just in time. So Pedro Antonio in the center of the park, the man who got 5 goals on Tuesday. Angola have blazed away their opponents thus far. Arguably their group was the easiest, with Botswana, Lesotho and Mauritius. This is a sterner test today. That's Diego, that's Chowson. Nice short passing on occasions from Angola. Eliseu got the goal 10 minutes in. Only 3 goalless draws we have had. Oh dear, given that away. It's Joachim. Couldn't punish. Alberto. Eliseu makes a run. Good understanding these players have. Eliseu, surely it is to Hossi. Angola lead 2-0. It's Hossi this time who had the assist with the first goal. And he makes it 2-0. This time Eliseu with the assist. Hossi with the goal as they had reversed the roles.
Jersey number 20,
From the first goal.
Score update.
It's
Mozambique
the running,
0,
it's the pace.
Angola 2.
Mozambique a bit slow and flat. Good cross. Alan couldn't get there. Hossi puts it in. And that was a great ball forward from Zairo. Tiredness and fatigue definitely could be a factor. It's their 4th game. For Mozambique, it's in 8 days because they played their first game a week ago, last Thursday. It's 7 days for Angola because they kicked off the tournament on Friday. So there is a goal check, which Mozambique will be hoping will go their way because the game will get away from them if they continue like this. Great pace, nice short passing when they need to. Angola, they've dominated this first quarter of an hour or so. Will it stand? Hossi got the goal. Now that one I wouldn't be surprised if it's ruled out, but let's see. Faster than Mozambique are the Angolans. Hossi with ASA. All the players home-based on both sides. Angola have players with big clubs like Petro, Atletico, Interclube, Primeiro de Agosto. We await the verdict. Great to have VAR at this tournament and all COSAFA tournaments. Is it 2-0? Does it remain, or does it go back to 1-0? Check is taking quite a while. Earlier on, South Africa beat Comoros 7-0. They dismantled them. The Comoros still have hope because they go into the 3rd place match on Saturday, and the winner there qualifies for the under-17 AFCON. Whoever wins this game. No goal, no goal. We're back to 1-0. So it was offside. No goal, it's an offside. Which, from a neutral point of view, keeps the game a bit more evenly balanced, you'd say. But they've been so good coming forward, have Angola. So it was offside. Eliseu was, Hossi was offside. So it is 1-0, doesn't stand. Gabriel. Luvumbu, the number 9, hasn't had many touches for Angola. Joachim. Free kick. That's Zairo with the Petro Atletico first team. He's that good. This is a long way out in the sunshine here in Norton, in Zimbabwe, hosting the CAF Under-17 AFCON qualifiers 2026 COSAFA qualifiers. Today we'll know 2 of the teams that qualify. Well, we know 1 already in South Africa. It's dinked in. Marcos will play it back to Alan. They'd rather keep possession than take chances, Mozambique. So that reprieve as Joachim is pulled down. Referee's going to give a yellow card there. Quite correctly. So foul on Joachim, yellow card for Osvaldo. Early substitution for Mozambique. Free kick in a dangerous position. Gelson Dala, the goalkeeper for
Substitution in Mozambique. Jersey
Angola.
number 14, Shelton Sito coming out. Incoming jersey number 4, Nelton Picado.
the captain. Shelton is out. That's interesting. So it's Nelton Picado who is the replacement. Captain is substituted. I didn't see an injury for Shelton. They might feel he's being overrun by Eliseu and by Alberto down that flank. That will be the suspicion. 24 minutes played. Angola lead 1-0. Eliseu scored in the 10th minute. Alan is by the ball, and Chausen. We're ready. It's Chausen. Well, that was miscued on his part and also on the part of the defender Alberto, who gives away a corner. Chausen, 2 goals at the tournament. Alan's going to take it. They commit quite a few players up for this Mozambique. So this will be a left-footed in swinger, first corner of the game. It's Alan. And there was a foul. Joachim, the number 19 for Mozambique, with the blonde hair. Gelson Dala. Vandro just wants to keep possession. Osvaldo. So a reminder again, that substitution, the right back and captain Shelton was replaced by Nelton because probably of those attacks down that flank by Angola. Diego. Bustling in there is Luvumbo, but he commits a foul. Mozambique a reprieve there when that second goal was ruled out for offside. So they'll know that they're still very much in it against a side that has scored 17 goals in 3 games coming into this one. There's Marcos offside. Marcos and Chausen, the 2 forwards in this 4-4-2 for Mozambique. Angola 4 appearances at the under-17 AFCON and finished 3rd in 2019. Went to the World Cup in 2019, went out at the group stage, but they've been there. Don't forget too, they're COSAFA senior champions, the current reigning champions, beating South Africa 3-0 in June in the COSAFA senior men's. Oh, that was a knock on the head for Luvumbo, and also getting hurt in that collision, Diego. Angola, the under-17 COSAFA champions twice, 2018 and 2021. They've grown into such a force in the region. A few instructions from coach Mario Mendonça Catala. Vandro is the number 16. Yeah, knocked on the head. Pires, the other player who got hurt for Mozambique. 1-0 Angola lead. Eliseu in the 10th minute. 29 minutes played here in Norton in Zimbabwe on a hot, hot afternoon. Another foul. Play not flowing at the moment. Joaquim will leave it for Pascal. Things have slowed down as we edge towards the half-hour mark. Chelsea Thaler getting his players in position. Across the floor, not effective. Marcos gives chase, but Cristo gets it away. 1-0, half an hour played. And it was Eliseu who got the goal. Hossi with the assist as they burst forward. Not keeping up their usual scoring rate at the moment, however, Mozambique. Luvumbo, he does really well with his long legs. Luvumbo, Eliseu. So good on that left side. Eliseu back to Luvumbo. There was an infringement. But they're potent coming forward, Angola at Zaire. Wanted to whack that goalward. Alan. Chausen coming back a bit deep there. One of the 2 forwards, and poor communication between those 2. Christo, the right back. Gabriel, Christo. Precise passing again. Alan does well to get that off Hossi. That's good defending. There's the VAR review monitor. It's been useful in almost all the games. Christo with the throw. They're not giving Luvumbo much space, understandably. Charlson gets it from Marcos. But you can see overall that Angola have got the upper hand. Fans are still coming in. Free admission, including final day on Saturday, when the third place match is another final in itself, as the winner qualifies for the under-17 AFCON. It's Comoros against the loser of this. The final is South Africa against the winner of this. As Joachim Sekou, his return ball is poor. Gabriel, Alberto. We're seeing niggling fouls committed here. That was not taken in the correct place. Alberto, that was almost a rugby style tackle from Sekou. Vandro. Osvaldo. And now Diego wins it. Joachim. They're quickly closed down though. Angola good in defense as well as good in attack. Joachim. Now they can come away. Eliseu, the scorer. Hossi. We've seen his pace. Shakes off Alan, but can't go all the way with it. Alan takes that quickly. 11 minutes to the break. Eliseu foul. Pushed by Charlson, who we're seeing come back into midfield to attempt to gain possession for Mozambique. The goal came in the 10th minute, Eliseu. Then there was a second goal which was ruled out for a marginal offside. VAR doing a really good job there, as Marcos is fouled. No doubt about that. That's Nelton, who came on as a sub for Shelton at right back. Good area there from Nelton. That's collected by Pedro Antonio. Not a goal attempt today as yet from Pedro Antonio, who got that 5-goal haul on Tuesday. 8 fouls committed each, that's 16, and that's a lot after 35 minutes of football. So this Lusophone derby, unnecessarily physical. It hasn't flowed as much as we thought it might have done, but a lovely goal we saw on the break. Eliseu scoring. There's Gabriel. Pedro and so there's Eliseu. Luvumbo. It's blocked. Now there was an offside anyway. But you just feel that they're going to take chances when the openings come their way. And for Mozambique, they haven't had a clear chance in the game. Joachim, he can't bring it down. I think Nelton coming in at right back. That substitution probably has shored up that flank a bit for Mozambique, but Eliseu still looks very dangerous as the left winger. That's Nelton, the player who came on for Shelton. Comfortably headed away. Eliseu couldn't control that one. Here's Nelton. Diego. Nelton. Wants to bring it down there. Does Marcos. Marcos can't get a shot in. Hits the deck, but no hint of a foul. Diego. He finds Marcos. He had to go for it first time, but not enough power. Winner of this semi-final qualifies for the under-17 AFCON next year in Morocco. South Africa already qualified, 7-0 demolition of Comoros. Yeah, that was a chance for Marcos. Didn't have much of a sight of goal, but had to go for a snapshot. He's further forward of these two Mozambique strikers. Charleston there towards the halfway line, number 10. And Alberto can leave that for Osvaldo. Oh, it's won well. Joachim, can they punish Joachim? Charleston and Marcos. Much better that from Mozambique. But if you get a chance like that against a team like Angola, you've got to make it count. Zairo. Eliseu. Good skills. Keeper does enough there. Two players lurking, including Luvumbo. But Ricardo, he did the job. 6 minutes to go to the break. Goal came on 10 minutes from Eliseu. And Joachim didn't read that one from Stays. Gabriel. If Angola, or if Mozambique can stop Angola from scoring another before the break, I think they'd be fairly happy overall. Nelton, Diego, and Charleston. Charleston, good ball. Stace and Christo. Charleston. Allen. Christo has to concede a corner. Bit of pressure now that Mozambique are applying. The Mambinas, the baby Mambas, up against the Palanquinias. No takers there. Diego, he was hoping that would come down for him. Now it does. Diego. Charleston. There's a lot of the goal to aim at there. Kelson Tyler was over on the far post. 5 minutes to half time. Good spell this for Mozambique. That's a knock on Hossi. Foul committed by Stays. What a tournament it has been. Angola now 18 goals scored and none conceded. South Africa 20 goals scored now and 1 conceded after their 7-0 win over Comoros earlier. Vandro back to Gelson Dala. Christo. Luvumbo was the target. There's players marking Luvumbo. was offside anyway. Those two centre-backs are making sure they don't give Luvumbo much room. It's popped forward by Pascal. Keeper can play around with it a little bit. Vandro. Key player for Angola is Vandro, 16. Osvaldo, 3 minutes to the break. Hossi. Diego recovers possession. Allen. Looking a little bit frustrated, Angola. So we might not see an Angola goal fest today. Let's see how it goes. Nelton. Pascal with the long ball. Marcos. Support from Diego. That's Kante, and Alan inverts from the left back. Alan stays on his feet. Chausen. Alan! An attempt on target for Mozambique. Wonderful running from Alan, the left back, all the way up the pitch. Good first half here at the Mozambique Stadium. Just steady on, says Mario Mendonça Catala, the Angola coach. Eliseu, Gabriel, the defensive midfielder for Angola. Vandro, every time he's looking around for someone to give it to. And Gelson Dala miscued that. Christo. Hossi. Alan, but he gives it away. Pedro Antonio, 15, not with a shot at goal today as yet. Alberto. That was poorly done by Stays. It really looks like they want to get themselves a goal before half-time. 2 5-0s and a 7-0 for Angola. Devastating. That's Alan. Mozambique's best chance. Threaded through by Chausen. Gelson Dala had to dive for it. So 5-0 against Botswana, 5-0 against Lesotho, 7-0 against Mauritius. Only 1-0 up now by their own standards. That's not so good for Mozambique, beating Zimbabwe 1-0 in the opener. 0-0 Comoros, and a 4-0 against Eswatini. Pedro Antonio.
3 minutes.
Good intervention. That was from Pires. Three minutes of first half stoppage time. Intriguing game, enjoyable game thus far. No extra time. Goes to penalties after 90 minutes, which gives an added dimension to the game. You know, if Mozambique can get an equaliser, it goes to penalties, as Chausen comes with a good run. Still it's Chausen. He had support on both sides there. Went too far with it. As Joachim to his right was the obvious man to give it to. Angola finding it not as easy as they thought. That's Vandro. With Interclube, famous Angolan club. Chausen again is going to take the free kick. He's taken a couple of others. Alan is also behind it. Left-footed, maybe he takes it, let's see. It's Chowson. Too low though. That'll be a goal kick. So Chowson, 2 goals, his tally at the tournament so far. It's more of a support striker to Marcos, the way they're set up at the moment in this 4-4-2. It's more like a 4-4-1-1, I think you'd say, for Mozambique. Into the final minute of the 3 of stoppage time, Gelson Dala. Luvumbo. Too scrappy, gives away a free kick. But it's been interesting. Angola would have gone 2-0 up, but that goal not allowed. The Zimbabwe Football Association president, Magwizi, is here. COSAFA Executive Director, Madame Sutetom, here as well on semi-final day. That's the half-time whistle. So, Angola scoring early. Eliseo on 10 minutes. They thought they got a second, but it was ruled out for half-time. Mozambique then have got back into the game. So half-time, Mozambique 0, Angola 1. Interesting game. Good crowd now in the house here at the Mozambique Stadium. Eliseo with the goal set up by Hossi, but they have not been marauding like they were in the group stage. And Mozambique, with that deficit of just a single goal, know they're absolutely in it, knowing that if they even force a draw, they go to penalties. So decent crowd here. Angola fans, there's some Mozambique fans in the main stand as well, enjoying the action on a hot afternoon here in Norton. The winner will face South Africa in the final on Saturday. 4 attempts for Mozambique and only 2 for Angola. 2 on target for Mozambique. Now that's interesting. 21 fouls, much too physical. Angola edged the possession 55-45. Haven't had any corners either, Angola, but 2 for Mozambique. So first half highlights here at the Mozambique Stadium. Semi-final 2. Winners to face South Africa in Saturday's final. Mozambique in the red and black. Angola, who've been banging in the goals, got themselves the lead after 10 minutes. This man, 18, Eliseo, he was always dangerous. Had a chance to fire here, but it went just wide. Good chance to run a goal for Eliseo there. We put it wide of the far post. Then beautiful incisive pass. Hossi with the assist. Pace there from Eliseo. Good understanding between them as well, and he smashes it into the top of the net, into the roof of the net, and that's 10 minutes into the game. And Mozambique must have been very worried at this point, looking at Angola's scoring record at the tournament. Incisive past that. Hossi with the ball over. Eliseo. Simple finish. Mozambique didn't have many chances. This one from Chowson. Joachim there to Chowson and Marcos, but a bit of a mix-up in the end. Alan, a wonderful run forward. This all came after a second Angola goal was ruled out for offside. So half-time here, it's Mozambique 0, Angola 1.
3, 2, 1, go. And that's a big...
So we're taking a break. Join us in a few minutes for second half action here in semi-final 2.
Start.
Well, the sentiments from people I spoke to at half-time is of a bit of surprise that it's only 1-0. Angola a goal to the good, but not as marauding as they might have thought. And Mozambique finishing off pretty well in that first half and still very much in it. Just a goal behind, we might say. As Angola in the white kick us off in the second half of the Lusophone derby, the Portuguese-speaking derby. It is Mozambique in the red and black. Of course, Angola's home colours as well are red and black, but it's Mozambique who are the home team in this semi-final. Technically the home team here in Zimbabwe. So it is going to be interesting. If it's tied after 90 minutes, it goes straight to penalties. So Mozambique know if they can equalise and keep it like that, they've got a 50-50 chance in a shootout. Alberto, the left back. Mozambique have made a substitution and Sekou went off. And for Valentin Pakame. So they've had to work harder than they might have expected, Angola. That's won by Diego Chausen. Chausen, I think, has been good at coming back from the strike force to get the ball. Joachim, support from Chausen. Got that in the stomach. Did Gabriel. No changes for Angola, but Mozambique have now made 2 changes. Gabriel's the holding midfielder. 4 is Nelton, who came on early as a substitute for Mozambique, who were being overrun down the right flank. Down their right flank. Angola's left. So he came on as right back. Alan, the number 20 for Mozambique, a good solid first half. Hossi gives chase. So the strike force there remains Hossi on the right, Eliseo on the left, and Luvumbo, the centre forward. Marcos wins it, but Vandro's going to get there. It's a good crowd watching the action here at the Mozambique Stadium in Norton. The winner to face South Africa in the final on Saturday. The winner also to qualify for next year's Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations. The loser today still has hope. They'll play Comoros in the 3rd place match on Saturday. And the winner there will qualify also for the Under-17 AFCON. Vandro goes long, comes to Alan though. Luvumbo, the number 9 for Angola, not really that many touches. Alan steaming down that flank. He's got quite a work rate, has Alan. The number 20 is going to take the corner possibly as well. It's a positive start for Mozambique. The game is very much alive. There's Alan. Good runs down the left flank from the left back roll. So corner conceded. It's going to be Chausen to take it. Chausen swings it in, but a bit too far. Nelton. Almost all the players were in the Angola half, and Angola haven't had to defend like this much the whole tournament long, not in the group stage. So Mozambique have really got themselves in the game. Luvumbo with his long legs manages to keep possession. There was a foul though on the Angolan, on Pedro Antonio. Just a goal between them. Pedro Antonio, Eliseo, Alberto. And Mozambique have got the measure to a large extent of Angola at the moment. Fascinating stuff here. Semi-final 2 of the CAF Under-17 AFCON qualifiers 2026 COSAFA qualifiers. Here in Zimbabwe, Luvumbo to Eliseu. Shut down. Some people still taking their seats in the stands. Sizable crowd here. 5 minutes gone already in the second half. Angola with a 1-goal advantage only, having scored 17 without reply in their 3 group games. Joachim playing with some confidence now. Nelton. That's the sub who came on, Valentam. Alan. Passing it around well, Diego. Valentam. And with a bit of confidence, Alan. A reminder again, Angola did have a second goal, but it was disallowed correctly for offside. Alan might be in trouble here. Yellow carded. And he will miss the final or third place match. That's a big blow, big blow for Mozambique. That's his second yellow of the tournament. He's ruled out of the next game, as in their last game. And he's one of their very best players. So that is a blow looking forward for Mozambique. Also being on a yellow now as well means he's got to be careful as well. Alan will not play in either the final or the third place match. Marcos. That was a stray ball. Alberto to Eliseu. This will kind of test the character of Angola, who've had such an easy ride thus far. Now they've really got a game on their hands. There's the 2 Mozambique forwards, 10 and 9, Chausen and Marcos. Hossi. The boys got speed. Hossi. Luvumbo was the obvious target there, couldn't pick him out. Alberto. Gabriel. It's interesting stuff here. Zairo. 8 minutes into the second half. Goal came on 10 minutes, Eliseu. But the team that's been smashing in the goals has only got 1 so far. Chausen. That was a nasty one from Zairo. Yellow card for Zairo. Yeah, took him out completely. Only one of the Angola players is on a yellow card from the group stage. That's Alberto. Alberto gets a yellow. He'll miss the Saturday game. Ice pack being applied. Intriguing stuff here at the Ngoni Moore Stadium. Earlier, South Africa 7-0 dismantling of Comoros. Nobody here was expecting a scoreline like that. There's Chausen. Well shielded by Gabriel. Joachim. Eliseu. There's nobody right up there in the other half, though. Angola now are treating Mozambique with serious respect, with this slender advantage. 10 minutes played in the second half. Nelton. It's over the head of Joachim, but here's Marcos. Alberto. He got in his way. Joachim. Marcos. Diego. They'll keep possession. Valentine. It's Diego. As they probe, that move will finally break down. But they've shown composure, have Mozambique. The better team in this second half thus far. It's a foul on Stays. Yep, clumsy that. From Pedro Antonio. That's Alan. So as I say, he's going to miss the final or the third place match on Saturday, whichever Angola, Mozambique play in, because he's got a second yellow card of the tournament. Alan teasing one. Our players were lined up there to try and connect with it. Joachim, Chausen. Luvumbo has to do a bit of defensive midfield work. Eliseu now, break could be on. Hossi. Well, that was a bad knock on Zairo. Referee wants to have a word with Pires, and Pires is cautioned. Now he also is going to miss the Saturday game. That's why he's so distressed. He was another player coming into this game on a yellow card. So they're going to miss Alan, they're going to miss Pires. Ooh, but that's a terrible challenge. Of course, these are boys. If you know that you're on a yellow card from the group stage, and if you know you're going to miss the final, if you get another yellow, you don't want to do something like that, do you? Lack of maturity. Good crowd here at Ngoni Stadium, enjoying the action on a sweltering hot day. We're enjoying the action here. It's all to play for. Pires is really disconsolate, distressed, and gutted by that. Only himself to blame. But his tournament ends today. The same for the man next to him, Alan. So it's going to be a weakened Mozambique, and there hasn't been much rotation from the coach, Luis Guerrero. However, the main business now is this game. You worry about Saturday in due course. Winning this game and qualifying for the under-17 AFCON and for Saturday's final is the main business now. The rest of the business can wait. Stretcher wasn't used, so this took quite a while. Watching intently. Very different game this for Angola from those group matches. Zairo is going to go off with the medics. There's Pedro Antonio, who got those 5 goals on Tuesday against the Seychelles. Midfield role today, and not a single shot at goal from him today. Angola lead, an hour played. Eliseu got the goal early. Quite a lengthy stoppage that was. Does Pedro Antonio fancy his chances here? 7 goals at the tournament. Nowhere near to a goal today. Okay, here we go. Pedro Antonio, bang on target. Keeper didn't take it totally cleanly, but does enough there. Does Ricardo. Mozambique the better team in this second half. However, they've got to turn the dominance into a goal, obviously. Yeah, it's more frustrating for coach Mario Mendonça Catala. The Angola coach has been a breeze thus far. Still, they haven't conceded at the tournament. Alberto. He shields, throw in to the Palanquinias. The baby Palancas Negras against the Mambinas, the baby Mambas. The ball was back-heeled away by Luvumbo in a niggling kind of way. Signs of a bit of frustration for Angola. And that is a free kick in a dangerous position, which they don't want to be giving away. Marcos was fouled by Osvaldo. And this is a great opportunity for Mozambique. Is the tide turning slowly? Substitution loading for Angola. João Capital of AFA Club. This is right in front of goal. Alan can strike them. Charleston can strike them. Big opportunity for Mozambique. Angola's defending being tested in the last few minutes after we've seen all of their fabulous attacking play. The defensive dimension now is what is needed. Can they capitalize here? Referee from Namibia, Naftal, just sorting things out in the box. Big moment this potentially for Mozambique. It's Alan! Corner. Jelson Dala called into action. It's a gripping contest, this. Full of tension now. They're claiming from the referee, claiming to the referee that there was a handball, but it came off an elbow. Fourth corner for Mozambique. None for Angola. Alan takes it. Very hoofed away by Luvumbo. All the Angola players were back there. That's a promising one. Zairo has found Eliseu. It's been a while since we saw an Angola attack. That one is extinguished by Pires. Now Gabriel, Jelson Dala. Signs of pressure. Can Angola hold their nerve here?
15, Pedro Antonio coming out, incoming jersey number 8.
Pedro Antonio's off. So the man who got 5 goals in the previous game is coming off. Pedro Antonio for Joe Capital. Tight contest in semi-final 2. That's Valentin, the João Capital, I should say, the sub. He gets his first touch. Mozambique on top in the second half. We're halfway through the second half, but Angola still have this slender lead. The winner to play South Africa in the final on Saturday. Alberto. Luvumbo has been contained for most of the game by the Mozambique defence. Zairo on that left side of midfield, 14. Hasn't really got going. That was a little scrappy there, Valentin. Alan. Stays. Good defending. Not dealt with though, Joachim. Can they get a shot in? They are creating chances. Joachim. They're really testing Angola, are Mozambique. Closer game than many people had predicted. With a good sizable crowd. Goals were flowing in semi-final 1. South Africa 7, Comoros 0. Here it's Mozambique 0, Angola 1, and here's Marcos. Just over 20 minutes to go. who goes through to the final. Alan's had a great game, but it's his last game of the tournament because he's now suspended for the next game. Same too for Perez, the centre-back. Alan, teasing one! Joachim couldn't connect. Well, Gabriel will let it go out. Alberto with a throw for Angola. Chowson wins it. Marcos! Gabriel does the work there. Nelton. What a contest. Alan. Marcos, he commits a foul. I think that's on Vandro. Yellow card, Marcos. That's his first yellow card of the tournament, so he's okay for Saturday. He's been the man furthest forward for Mozambique. Marcos gets a yellow. Dripping with sweat in these hot conditions, and he's been working away, but the foul is on Vandro. If it's a draw, it goes to penalties. So a single goal for Mozambique would take us to that situation at the moment. Here's Joachim. Chowson. Keeper can't prevent that going out for a corner. Chowson's been busy, the number 10. Marcos, the number 9. That's Chowson off the head, and then keeper Gelson tries to stop it going out for a corner, but he can't. More Mozambique pressure for Angola to deal with. It's another Alan left-footed in-swinging corner coming. Nelton. Valentin, one of those subs. Luvumbo hasn't had a sniff in the second half, the Angola centre forward. Gabriel. Angola being tested. It's a stern test. Luvumbo fails to control. Foul is committed on Joachim. However, they only need to protect this one-goal lead for 17 minutes now to Angola. After South Africa beat Comoros 7-0, many thought there'd be goals aplenty in the second semi-final. Eliseu, the goal scorer, a long time ago now. That was 10 minutes in. Here he is again, having been anonymous largely in the second half. Cristo loses out to Diego. Touch from Marcos. Valentin wanted to pick out Chowson, but Alberto is there first. Chowson can't find an opening. Perez to Alan. Valentin. He'll regain possession. That ball went over the line. Throw in to Angola. So we've played nearly 30 minutes of the second half, and it's been Mozambique on top throughout this second half, but they failed to get themselves a goal. Touch from Diego, Marcos, Joachim, Nelton. They keep possession. Good skills from Nelton. Chowson now. They're not finding a lot of space in front of them as Angola are defending pretty deep. 15 minutes to go. Angola a goal up. What can he do here? Chowson. Can he get a shot in? Was that a foul? No, it wasn't. But Angola are living dangerously. Luvumbo will give chase with his long legs. He wants a corner. Not the kind of game that we were predicting, most of us. It's been continued dominance in the second half for Mozambique, but now Angola with the corner. Can they make it tell? Second goal would surely be a killer blow, even if it were to come against the run of play. Zairo is going to take it. Zairo with a corner for Angola. Well placed, but it's repelled. A chance to break. Alan makes a run down the left, but they're going to go central. Joachim. Oh, poor pass. And Angola are creeping closer. No extra time if they're tied at 90 minutes. We go straight to penalties. Zairo. 2 men on him. He'll leave that for Alberto. Alberto, Zairo. Good skills. Past 3 men, Zairo. Eliseu. There was an offside. We have 12 minutes to play plus stoppage time. If it stays like this, it's an Angola-South Africa final. It's a Mozambique-Comoros third-place match with the winner joining South Africa and Angola at the under-17 AFCON, if it stays like this. And if it were to stay like this, it could be a close one in the third-place match because Angola have 2 defenders suspended, Pires and Alan. It's a bit too early to be talking about that. Plenty of time here. Mozambique substitution coming.
Jersey number 19.
Jonas.
Joachim Ubai coming out. Incoming jersey number 11, Jonas Matus.
So it's Joachim for Jonas. Jonas runs over to the left side. Joachim was operating on the right. Let's just see how that works out tactically. There is Jonas coming in. That's Gabriel, the defensive mid. Luvumbo down, either injured or maybe it's fatigue. The medics will have a look. We've got 10 minutes to play here in a very tight contest. Angola scored after 10 minutes. Eliseu on the break, tap in from a Hossi cross. They had a second a few minutes later, but it was ruled out for offside. VAR review ruled it out for offside, and that's proven to be a really key moment in the game. Mike Madoda is in the crowd. Zifa Media, sportscaster. So Luvumbo taken off. These guys have had the upper hand in the second half, throughout.
Mario.
Can they level? Let's see. It's Marcos. They'll press up again. Good touches there. Nelton, the right back, is advancing quite a lot down that flank. Pascal. For the moment, Angola stuttering rather to a 1-0 victory. Alberto. Eliseu. Chance to come away again with stays. Diego. A little bit of space. Diego nearly found Marcos. Luvumbo clears. He's supposed to be up at the other end as the centre forward, but they are being cautious. Angola. Only 8 minutes to go. That's Jonas, the sub, who just came on. Alan. That's got to be a yellow card. That's terrible. Ill-tempered foul, that, from Christo. Just shoved him. More Mozambique pressure. The goal came on 10 minutes. Let's see that again. Cynical push that. That's Jonas. Really good second half display from Mozambique, but it has failed to yield a goal. They have to commit men forward. They simply have to. Mozambique keep men back. Jonas! It's still in. The break is on here. Chance for Angola on the break. Oh, there were 2 men in the box there. But Mozambique just have to take those risks. If they lose 1-0 or 2-0, it doesn't matter. But if they can level at 1-1, it'll go to penalties. Here's Marcos. Stays with the cross. Schausen. Surely the legs will be very tired now. 4th game in a week or so, 8 days for Mozambique. 4th game in 7 days for Angola. Luis Guerrero, an assistant. Mozambique coaches Only 6 minutes now plus stoppage time. And Luvumbo hasn't had a single goal attempt. Stays. Good pass, Chowson. They're defending in numbers. Angola. 5 minutes to go. Eliseu scored early. Long time ago, 75 minutes ago that goal came.
Jersey number 20, Constantino Chianiga coming out. Incoming jersey number 17, Jose Baptista.
So Hossi is off, the right winger for Angola. Jose Baptista on. Really getting into the twilight zone now. So Jose Baptista replaces Hossi, who had the assist for that first goal, and Hossi had the ball in the net a few minutes later, but it was ruled out for offside after a VAR check. Really crucial moment in the game because it kept the deficit at 1 goal, and Mozambique have believed ever since. Managed to get to half-time with it at 1-0 and have been the better team by far throughout this second half. After all the dazzling Angolan attack in the group stage, today they've shown us their defensive capabilities. Pires. Vandro, Gabriel. Tired legs for sure, but everything to play for Mozambique. Everything to hang on for Angola. Chowson. Now touch the hand of Chowson, so that's a free kick to Angola with 3 minutes to go. Yeah. Just a goal for Mozambique takes it to penalties. Second for Angola would wrap it up. Luvumbo still hasn't done anything in this game. The Angola number 9. And Pedro Antonio, who got 5 goals last time he went off without a shot at goal. Alan. He'll range forward once more. Marcos. Alan. Chowson. Space on the other side. Diego. Chowson. Overlap here. Oh, but he didn't read it properly. The touch from Nelton to Stays. 2 minutes to go.
Jersey number 20, Alan Di Fideido. Coming out, incoming jersey number 5, Christophe Machava.
Well, the crowd are booing this. They love Alan and his attacking, his roaming play. Mozambique fans, but others as well, complaining about that. It's Machava for Alan. What a game he's had. A minute to go here at the Ngoni Stadium. Zairo, he can't break through. Chowson, way back in his own half. Stays. Are they going to find an opening? Angola defend deep once more, as well they should. Machava, the sub. In the right kind of area. Chowson now. Chowson again. Big work rate from him. Can they get it this time? Marcos! The keeper goes airborne. Marcos with the attempt. Seconds remain plus stoppage time. They're getting closer, but they don't have much time left now. The neutrals would love to see an equaliser and a shootout.
Additional time, a minimum of 5 minutes.
Was that going in? Not sure that it was, but the keeper didn't want to take chances, understandably so. Oh, it was going in. Good save. 5 minutes of stoppage time for Angola to survive, for Mozambique to find a goal. Luvumbu is a shutout once again. They've really had Luvumbu's measure, the Mozambique defence. That's nice. Jonas, fresh legs. He's brought some impetus. But he can't find Machava. They know they're nearly there. They were not expecting this. 17 goals in 3 games from the group stage. Again into that zone once more. It's repelled. There won't be many more opportunities. Diego. Keeper even pushes up a little. Charlson. Touch back there was from Stace, but he couldn't get there. Now the Angola keeper, Gelson Dala, saying that he's injured. Runs into the opponent. Does Charlson. Bit of cynicism there in my voice, saying that Gelson Dala says he's injured. We've seen this many times in football, but of course we have to take it at face value. Medics come on in stoppage time, breaking up the Mozambique rhythm. They had dominance throughout this second period. That's Jose Baptista. Mozambique 1-0 against Zimbabwe, goalless Comoros, and then 4 goals against Eswatini. Angola 5-0, 5-0, 7-0. 1-0 would not follow that numerical pattern, would it? But it will be enough to take them into the final and to qualify them for the under-17 AFCON. So we've got just over 2 minutes, plus I guess another minute for that stoppage. But they won't get many chances now. Keeper can't get there. Oh. They survive once more. They're getting closer and closer. It really was teasing. Gelson Dala was unable to rise for that. But they're nearly there. Marcos. Machava's gone right up into a striking role for Mozambique. Here they come again with Stays. It stays. No takers. Once again, Angola do enough to deal with it. These guys have put in a shift in the second half. They really have. Marcos was the target. Christo got there though. Gabriel. They just need to retain possession, use a few more seconds. Jose Baptista, the sub. Good ball recovery there. Get it up the other end. Time is almost up. They've just got to throw caution to the wind, completely urged on by the crowd here. It's repelled once more. What a finale. Machaba. Corner, this could be the last chance. Maybe the keeper will even come up for this. Let's see. Oh, they've worked hard.
Substitution, Angola, jersey number 18
Match
coming
management.
out, Eliseo Francisco. Incoming jersey number 7, Aima Ferrao.
To use a few more seconds, Eliseu is off for Angola. Aima, the player to come on. Wow, nail-biting stuff here at the Mozambique Stadium in Norton in Zimbabwe. Semi-final 2. Could be the last chance for Mozambique. Diego. Another corner. Absolute last knockings of this contest. Surely this will be the last opportunity. That's put behind by Osvaldo. They've taken it short. In once more. Any takers? Just wide of the mark. That might be it. Throw in this time, and referee might have spotted something. Might have just had a word with VAR, but we're good to go. This surely will be it. That is it. What a tense contest. Angola have edged Mozambique by a goal to nil. They qualify for the Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations next year in Morocco.
And the man of the match
They're through
is
to the
jersey
final
number 18,
to play South
Eliseo
Africa.
Francisco from Angola.
What a contest this
the next
was.
match is to be played here in Guanemos Stadium. We will be
Mozambique
on the 20th of September.
tried everything in the
2025,
second
which will be
half.
on Saturday. We do have 11 a.m.
They kept their
kickoff
composure.
for the 3rd and 4th playoffs between Comoros versus Mozambique, and then we
Thrilling,
have a
tense
2 p.m.
contest.
kickoff for the finals.
The goal came early on from Eliseu. Mozambique 0, Angola 1.
And the 2 p.m. kickoff for the finals.
No
between
goal
South Africa
harvest
versus
here.
Angola. Thank you, Seth Jenny Home.
Heartbreak kind of for Mozambique. They're not through to the final, but they'll play Comoros for 3rd place on Saturday, and the winner will qualify for the Under-17 AFCON. However, they've got suspensions to 2 key defenders, Alan and Perez, who got yellow cards today. Really intriguing game this was. They fought and they fought. Chelson Dala on his knees gives thanks. They've qualified for the Under-17 AFCON for a 5th time. And they're through to Saturday's final against South Africa. Man of the match is Eliseu. He got the goal, very lively in the first half, but the second half it was all Mozambique. ZIFA President Magwizi presenting that Player of the Match award. Wow, disappointment for Mozambique, but they still have hope. Diego in midfield, big game from him. But they couldn't convert those chances into goals, or even the 1 goal they needed to take it to penalties. They're not going to be the champions, but they still might qualify for the Under-17 AFCON. The 3rd place match is going to be a huge one, with the winner going to Morocco next year. We're going to get post-match reactions from the coaches with Sandra shortly.
Lassafon Derby, 1-0 loss to Angola. Coach, your feelings after this game?
See, Perdemos 1-0 com Angola e quais são os sentimentos que você tem acerca desse jogo?
Pronto, o jogo, tivemos um deslize, é um pequeno pormenor, portanto estas duas seleções valiam pelo pormenor e foi esse deslize que nós tivemos. Tivemos bastantes oportunidades de golo na segunda parte, viu-se que nós metemos a seleção de Angola em termos defensivos e portanto este resultado penso que é injusto para a seleção de Moçambique.
So, first of all, congratulations for our team. So it was a game of the details. So we missed it. We had one mistake, and that mistake cost us a lot. So we lose the game because we didn't maintain, but we created many opportunities to score. So it was difficult to score, but we put Angola into the low block. So, but it was difficult to score one goal.
Still a chance to qualify for the AFCON. How are you going to approach the game against Comoros?
Uma chance de qualificar para o CAN e como é que nós vamos abordar o jogo com
Sim, nós vamos abordar o jogo com mais uma final. Portanto, estes torneios são finais, porque não há segunda volta. E vamos encarar o jogo, porque o nosso objetivo é ir ao CAN. E, portanto, vamos ter que ganhar o jogo ao Comoros para acalentar o nosso objetivo de ir ao CAN.
So we're still approaching the game, so in order to win, our focus was to win and to qualify for AFCON. So we're still going, we're still fighting in order to qualify and to win the game against Comoros.
Thank you so much, Coach.
Thank you.
Coach Luis Guerrero from Mozambique saying they still have a chance to qualify for AFCON. I'm joined by Coach Mario Catala from Angola. You are the winning coach. How are you feeling after qualifying for the final?
Como é que se sente depois de ter qualificado para a final?
Antes disso, gostaria de dar os parabéns ao Moçambique pelo grande jogo que fez.
I would like to say well done to Team Mozambique for the beautiful game which they displayed during the match.
You're going to be facing a high-scoring South Africa. How are you going to approach the final from here on?
Vai enfrentar uma África do Sul que está a marcar muitos golos. Como é que pretende enfrentar essa final?
Com a mesma personalidade, com o mesmo caráter que enfrentamos todos os jogos. A África do Sul nesse momento tem 20 golos marcados, 2 golos sofridos. Ao passo que a Angola tem 18 golos marcados, nenhum golo sofrido. Ou seja, em termos de gol average, está tudo igual. Portanto, espera-se uma grande final e mais uma vez nós vamos entrar com a mesma postura, respeitando o adversário e tentando fazer o nosso jogo.
We'll be going into the final with the same character, with the same personality, knowing that South Africa has scored more than 18 goals and Angola as well has scored almost the same number. So in terms of goal average, it's all even, and they are going to the final to win, and just like another match they've been playing.
Thank you so much, Coach.
Muito obrigado, Mr.
Obrigado eu e parabéns à COSAFA pela organização do torneio.
Thank you very much, and thanks to COSAFA as well for the beautiful tournament that was organized.
Thank you.
Seven goal attempts for Mozambique, 3 for Angola. 31 fouls, physical game the boys played. 5 times Angola were caught offside. That's quite a telling stat. Mozambique had more of the possession, and the second half dominance was notable for Mozambique. But Angola, with the early goal, they've defended deep much of the time in the second half. They've won 1-0. So it's a South Africa-Angola final. 7-0 South Africa, 1-0 Angola. It is going to be intriguing on Saturday. 3rd and 4th place. Comoros versus Mozambique, with the winner qualifying for the under-17 AFCON along with South Africa and Angola. Oh, they were pushed so hard by Mozambique, were Angola, but they've clung on to that slender lead.